Alright guys, this is Fawkes1989. Today I've got something new for you today. Let me take off my headset. I'm sure you noticed my voice is a little quieter than normal. It's because I'm actually further away from the mic because today I'm playing a Wii game, so I want to make sure I have enough distance to use the Wii remote. So what I have here is Trauma Center Second Opinion. Originally released as Trauma Center Under the Knife for Nintendo DS, it was reworked for Wii. The DS version is actually considerably harder, by the way. Some people have started playing Under the Knife with two styluses because you need both of them. One to choose your left side tools, one to choose your right side tools, one to left hand work, one to right hand work. But basically, I'm just going to do a couple of things here. I'm going to start with the first guild you find, which is right here. And this is going to be the first time you encounter guild within the story mode. I'm going to skip the actual story because I actually have planned, after Majora's Mask is finished, to do a playthrough of this too, so I don't want to save the story till then. Now, as you can see, I've already got rank XS on this, which is the highest you can get. So C, B, A, S, and XS. I'm going to go ahead and try it again. So, the basic story is, you're an up-and-coming doctor that has a special ability called the Healing Touch, which allows him superhuman concentration, which seems to make time essentially slow down.
I will save this patient!
Basically, you end up fighting a bunch of man-made viruses that are more akin to actual living creatures.
Let's begin.
Other than that, it's just a basic surgery game, so just go back and make your incision. Just some lacerations, let's see.
Proceed as normal.
Blood.
Vitals dropping.
Oh, come on. My finger twitched. I lost control of the forceps. Let's try that one more time.
I will save this patient
once, this one, but then it reappeared again, and that's when we decided to research more, and that's when we ended up seeing the guild. Gangliated something immunolatency toxin is what guild stands for.
Let's begin.
Gangliated undulating. I can't remember.
Proceed as normal. Vitals dropping. What is that?
Quick boost vitals here.
What?
Once you find the teriyaki, which is that little booth in there, cut it out, and exactly what you
They keep coming.
So if you stop right there, with one laceration, you can actually sit there and pump her full of good juice here, while the big one won't appear quite yet. So now and the big one. The actual patient's ending vitals don't matter, nor how little she gets during the actual surgery. The only thing that matters is that she A, survives, and and that you do
Nice
this
work, Dr.
as
Styles.
effectively, with as many pools, and as little misses as possible. That's how you get your good scores. Do it fast, do it precisely, make no mistakes. That's an S rank. And just so you know, there are just some basic ones as well. Let's do this one. So in this one here, I'm gonna skip the storyline. Basically, after a patient was found to be worse off than originally thought, Derek went downtown to do some personal errands when the patient essentially went critical.
I will save this
And had to be
patient.
saved by someone else. So now he witnesses a car accident, and he comes in to try to save the patient again, saying, "You know what? I am a doctor, and I'm going to prove it."
Vitals are critical.
Flat
Be careful.
So recover his pulse.
Be careful.
Now, before I continue with the operation, one thing I want to know is whether you guys want me to have a face cam in this one, because you're going to see me waving around the Wii remotes. But honestly, I really don't do much except for like during the Defib scenes. I actually keep the nunchuck more down in my waist area, because the only thing you really need to do with it is select your thing, so I don't really pay attention. Whereas the Wii remote, I keep kind of snuggled into my side, about my mid-chest area, where it allows me a very good movement of the screen without actually moving it that much.
Proceed as normal. Where could it be?
So we're just poking full of happy juice here. Precision. Might be something in his chest. Yeah, there's something in his chest. He has
Impossible.
glass embedded in his heart.
I believe in you.
Fire with a steady hand. Inject him, keep his thing up. Oh, create breath, keep it.
What is that?
Big old piece of glass right in his pericardium, so we're gonna get rid of that. Switch that out.
What?
And suddenly,
Concentrate. Don't die on me.
so this is when Derek
Won't
first
let him
started
die.
shooting touch.
What just happened?
Antibiotic gel. That was a little crooked, but
Well done, Dr. Styles.
and voila. Just a basic everyday operation. Did pretty bad on that one though. Now, the one I was talking about here where he kind of loses confidence in himself as a doctor is this one here. So I'll just do that one real quick. So basically it's just multiple tumors to be removed
Starting the operation.
from the intestines. But what really shakes him up is, I have to skip one here,
Let's begin.
is that the small intestine is also really inflamed when it shouldn't, or the big intestine is really inflamed when it shouldn't be.
What the?
So you have to take this inhibitor and just inject it into these small.
Proceed as normal.
Take a break once in a while just to get him his vitals up. Remember, accuracy and speed is what matters here.
Vitals dropping.
So now you find the tumors, open. Come on. Oh, it's right there, isn't it? So you drain the tumor, you excise it, you remove it, you replace it with things
normal. Dr. Stiles?
And it's pretty normal.
We got it.
So now we just have to use your
Doctor?
For more tumors. You actually just have to do it in one spot. Doesn't really matter, to be honest. Basically, you have to use your ultrasound a certain amount of times before I let you continue. And you close them up.
Good work, Doctor.
Now, you don't actually get to really see what happens to him anymore, but it's told that basically he ends up going critical. And then you're just given a new rank. And what time? We could do one more. So, if you remember the first one I did was, of course, the karaoke. I'm going to show you exactly how bad it can get. Because as you go through, once you finish a story mode, you unlock what's called X mode. So on X mode, you have access to both doctors. She mentioned there's a second doctor. Derek Stiles is the main one. Nozomi Weaver is the second one. She has a lot less chapters, and she also wasn't in the DS version. But basically, she's relatively relevant to the storyline. But essentially, she the main difference is not only is she female, of course, but that doesn't really affect surgically anything. But she also she has a different healing touch than what Derek has. So Derek's healing touch allows him to basically concentrate so hard that time seems to slow down around him. Nozomi's, on the other hand, is a little more magic-y. Basically, every time she does something in an operation, it'll cause the patient's vitals to go up. So basically, she auto-heals them. Well, let me show you just how hard Kiriak can get. Now, this one, if you notice, I've only got an A rank, but trust me, I had to earn that A rank.
Let's get started.
So, I'm going to skip the storyline here. But basically, that's Adam. He's the guy who created Guild. And basically, these are just supercharged versions of the Guild. See, it gets quite hard. Even with the healing touch, I ended up losing because I shot two of them at once, and of course every time you cut one out, it immediately speeds off and creates another incision, or laceration. So what happens is every laceration causes a certain amount of damage, so if you accidentally shoot two of them and you only have enough health to compensate for one, then he'll just die. Our 14 minutes, we got enough time for one more, so I'm going to go ahead and do the first operation in Nozomi Weaver's things. Haven't actually done this on her, so I got no clue what it's going to be like, and I'm going to go ahead and show you what the story's like, just so you can see. St. Francis Hospital, Conference Room. The patient, Alan Chambers, is suffering from comminutive fracture in his right forearm. He was rushed here as soon as the injury occurred, thanks to a nurse who witnessed it. judging by the x-ray, this one could give us some trouble. And I'm sure Dr. Weaver will be able to fix him up good as new. I appreciate the confidence, but you know this is no big deal. I haven't let a patient down yet, have I? Nozomi Weaver, age 29, a Japanese surgeon who came to America on an exchange program. Since transferring from her original hospital in Okinawa, she's gained quite a reputation. Alan Chambers, isn't he a famous screenwriter? Do you think it's the same guy? It would certainly explain the media circus gathering outside. Hey, maybe they'll want to interview us. Or Dr. Weaver. Anyway, she's the most photogenic doctor here. She's hot. I definitely don't need that kind of attention. If they're looking for a press conference, the head surgeon is welcome to take my place. You're too modest, Dr. Weaver. She really put our hospital on the map, though. We have patients coming in from all over. I'd say that exchange program is the best thing to happen to St. Francis. I'm surprised your hospital is willing to let you go, Doctor. You're giving me too much credit. I haven't even been here a full year. We're getting a little sidetracked, I think. Let's proceed with the operation. Good luck, Dr. Weaver. So, of course, Nozomi Weaver is not actually her real name. The reason she doesn't like being in the media is because she had actually lost her license as a doctor due to her healing touch. When you got healing touch, the pressure on you to save patients is really high.
I'm starting the operation.
So basically, she had lost her license due to like losing patients like that, and
Let's begin.
Delphi, the bad guys in the game, actually gave her a second chance at doctoring by giving her a second identity.
Careful now. Nick, leave it to me.
There you go. Left and broken,
Wait a minute.
all my hair is twisted, so we can get that right. We need to put these
I see.
in the right places.
Oh, that's not right.
This one fits here.
Good.
Gel.
Done.
Suture the wound. Apply some gel, which, if you notice, is slather.
Operation
everything.
complete.
And that's my bandage. Now, I'm sure you understand that the actual procedures here, although based off actual medical procedures, aren't necessarily as complicated or accurately represented as the real-life counterparts. Like, for example, the tumor removal I used was the Powell procedure, which I do believe is an actual tumor excision thing, but of course it was dumbed down considerably for a game. So yeah, that's your two doctors. I didn't bother using the healing touch on that one because it wasn't really necessary. Like I said, the only real difference between the healing touch is Derek's more or less slows down time, and Nozomi simply, while things still proceed the full time, every time she does damage, it will, or every time she does something, it will heal a little bit of the violence. And so that's it. This is Trauma Center. So what I'm hoping to do is after I finish my Majora's Mask walkthrough, is I would actually like to start doing a walkthrough of this. I was actually watching the Game Grumps play it a little while ago, and it brought back some memories because I used to play this game religiously back when it first came out, and which explains why I'm relatively good at it. I played it a lot. So tell me what you guys think, and whether you'd like to see that. I'm probably going to do it anyways. It's my channel, my rules, but I would like to get your opinion nonetheless. So I should have said a second opinion. Goddamn it. So that's gonna be my plans for the kind of near future. But of course, my first thing is now that just so you know, I'm not gonna be uploading this right away, anyways. I finished editing all of my Diddy Kong Racing episodes now. I just gotta wait for them to finish encoding, so that way I can start to upload them to YouTube. So within the next day or two, Diddy Kong Racing should be finished. On the other hand, Majora's Mask, I want to take a little bit more, step up in my editing. I would like to actually export them to my computer and edit them properly instead of just uploading them directly from my these came from all aside from that. But just before I end, I'm just going to go ahead and let this little video do. This is pretty cool. I like how the sutures are simply called stitches in here, but they're called sutures basically everywhere else. Now, the bomb episode actually severely changed from what it was like in the original, where it was actually more like an actual bomb, but it's a little more sci-fi. Allow the touch control, the motion controls with the touch controls. In fact, the motion controls are a little less accurate than the touch controls. But that's Trauma Center, and I've been Fawkes1989. Thanks for watching, and thanks for listening. I'll see you guys later.